Hello students, today we will talk about the third post-fertilization event, that is the maturation of ovule into seed. Fine. We have done with the development of embryo as well as the endosperm, and this is the third post-fertilization event, that is the maturation of ovule into seed. And seeds are the product of sexual reproduction in the flowering plants. Fine. The process of double fertilization triggers the maturation of ovule into seeds. Fine. Now let's see what changes occurs inside the ovule during the development of seeds. Fine. Zygote develop into embryo. Triploid primary endosperm nucleus develop into endosperm, and endosperm is what? The food laden tissue. Now what happens in some seeds? This endosperm is completely utilized by the embryo. However, in some cases this endosperm is left. So on the basis of this, seeds are of two types, that is albuminous seeds and X-albuminous seeds. Fine. X-albuminous seeds are those in which endosperm is used up, like in dicots. Dicots utilize the endosperm. Fine. Then from where they will get the nourishment after endosperm is consumed? From cotyledons, because we know that dicots contains two fleshy cotyledons containing abundant amount of food. Fine. But in case of monocot, endosperm is left. Fine. Even after the formation of embryo, and those seeds which have copious amount of the embryo known as albuminous seeds. Fine. Third is the nucleus. Nucleus in ovule is a mass of parenchymatous cell containing food. Fine. Now in some cases it happens that it remains in the form of a thin layer which is called as perisperm, but generally this is used up, fine, by the embryo. But in some cases like beet and black pepper, it remains in the form of a thin layer known as perisperm. That means perisperm is the remnants of nucleus, मतलब जो nucleus बच गया. Fine. Next is the integments are there in the ovule, outer integument and the inner integument. Outer integument becomes hard and leathery testa, which is the outer seed coat, and inner integument will be the tegmen, that is the inner seed coat. Fine. Next is the micropyle. Micropyle remains fine pore on the surface of the seed, and it facilitates the entry of water and oxygen in the seed. Fine. Next, funicle of ovule transform into the stalk of the seed, and hilum point the attachment to the stalk. Fine. So these are the changes which takes place inside the ovule, and it will get mature into seed. Fine. And now there is a very important term or a topic, you can say, the viability of the seeds. As the name indicate, ability means the ability of seeds to retain the power of germination over a period of the time. Fine. And seed viability varies from a few days or you can say years. Fine. There are two factors which affect the viability of the seeds, that is excessive dry weather and high temperature. Both of these factors reduce the viability of seeds. Fine. Now seed dormancy. कुछ सीड्स ऐसी हैं जो बहुत लंबे टाइम तक भी अगर डोरमेंट रहें मतलब इनएक्टिव रहें और बाद में वो डोरमेंसी पीरियड से बाहर आएँ, वो तब भी अपनी वायबिलिटी को मेंटेन करके रखती हैं. फाइन. Now, seed dormancy is what? Dormancy means the state of inactivity. Usually it happens that seeds of most of the plant germinate when they are provided with favorable conditions like moisture, oxygen, temperature, etc. But there are some plants in which seed viable, or you can say seed, do not germinate even though they get all the favorable conditions. This is what we call seed dormancy, means seeds fail to germinate even when the environmental conditions are favorable. मतलब सीड तब भी जर्मिनेट नहीं कर रहा जब उसे सारी की सारी कंडीशंस मिल रही हैं. फाइन. सो सीड development, or you can say the seeds may be delayed for a days, for a week, for a month, or even for the years. Fine. Seeds of such plants are said to be in the state of dormancy. Fine. Now what is the advantage of the seed? First is the seeds are the basis of our agriculture. Fine. Then second is seeds store food for the seedlings. We know seeds germinate or grow into the seedlings and seedlings mature into a complete plant. Fine. So seedlings require food for the growth and that food will be provided by the seed. Fine. Next is the stored for longer time as a food source. मतलब सीड को हम बहुत लंबे टाइम तक स्टोर करके रख सकते हैं एज अ फूड सोर्स. यहाँ पे दो सीड्स का एग्जाम्पल लिया गया है. फर्स्ट वन इज लुपिनस आर्किटस एंड सेकेंड वन इज फोनिक्स डेक्टाइलीफेरा. Very important. The name of these seeds is very important. These seeds remain dormant for 10,000 years. लेकिन उसके बाद भी ये सीड वाइएबल थी. मीन्स कैपेसिटी ऑफ जर्मिनेशन को इसने रिटेन करके रखा था. सिमिलरली फोनिक्स, ये जो सीड थी 2000 ईयर्स तक ये सीड डोरमेंट रही, लेकिन जब डोरमेंसी से ये बाहर निकली तब भी इस सीड ने अपनी जर्मिनेशन की कैपेसिटी को लूज नहीं किया था. फाइन. सो वी कैन से stored for the longer time as a food source. Fine. Next point is very common point, variations, because seeds are the product of sexual reproduction, so genetic recombinations will be there. Fine. Last point is the seed dispersal. Fine. Seed dispersal is what actually the movement or transport of seeds away from the parent plant. And what is the importance of seed dispersal? आप खुद सोचो, अगर सीड डिस्पर्स नहीं होंगी तो सीडलिंग्स जो होंगे वो अपने ही पेरेंट प्लांट के पास ही ग्रो कर जाएंगे. एज अ रिजल्ट ओवरक्राउडिंग हो जाएगी. अब अगर ओवरक्राउडिंग हो जाएगी तो कंपटीशन भी तो बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि सीडलिंग्स को और पेरेंट प्लांट को लाइट भी चाहिए, स्पेस भी चाहिए, वाटर भी चाहिए और न्यूट्रिएंट्स भी चाहिए. सो देयर विल बी competition between the every one of the seedlings as well as with the parent plant. और अगर कंपटीशन बढ़ जाएगा तो क्या होगा? प्लांट की ग्रोथ अफेक्टेड हो जाएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि प्लांट्स को अपनी ग्रोथ के लिए ये सभी न्यूट्रिएंट्स चाहिए. फाइन. सो फर्स्ट वन इज no overcrowding will takes place due to seed dispersal, no competition for the nutrients between the seedlings and the parent plant, and growth will be perfect. Fine. So this was all about the third post fertilization event, that is the maturation of ovule into seed.